on the stream.
Like 19 now.
Sure.
I remember when he was like this tall.
That's a good point. Or the people who just picked it up a year ago or 6 months ago, they're not going to stop playing.
Definitely not.
And a lot of people started playing because of the documentary, but they're not going to stop is what I'm saying. So just get Melee in their hands. They'll never stop playing.
Yeah.
RoM 1 is the same cast of characters. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic to see.
And so if we keep growing in numbers without attrition, what's going to happen is we're going to just get so big that nothing can stop us.
Oh, of course, you know. Of course, you know, we've grown so much, but one thing that we're definitely working on is, of course, we've got a lot of people streaming as we get into, I guess this is actually a pools match between MattdotZeb and Weon-X.
Okay.
If we got, you know, a lot more of the people who are watching the stream to come to events, give it a shot. You know, I think that would definitely pay off in the long run.
Oh, well, because the atmosphere here, the camaraderie, the feeling, it can't be duplicated.
Yeah, you know,
Everyone is so nice.
You saw MattdotZeb earlier against Cody, and even though, you know, Cody was trying to get the crowd against him and things like that, they'll still hug at the end.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Get a nice laser reset.
They're really screaming at each other, and I was worried. Well, not worried, because I love it anyway. But I was wondering if they were going to be really angry after the set. But no, that's just the way it goes.
Still camaraderie. There's rivalry, but there's camaraderie as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, one team, one dream, as they say in the corporate world. Okay, well, let's check in here. We've got, so tell me about these players. And I know MattdotZeb. I've been watching him all tournament. He was actually in my, he was hanging out with me. I was playing him earlier.
Okay.
I played him in teams, that's what it was. And I remember him from a long time ago. Tell me about his opponent. I don't know as much.
So Weon-X actually is from Chile. He is one of the most renowned players in Ontario, Canada right now. Of course, you know, with guys like RainX, Kirby Kaze, unknown. But he's definitely been picking up a lot of steam in recent years. You know, he's been around for a few years now, but I think maybe towards the middle of 2013, he started really getting into his stride.
Great.
I mean, he was competing with Kirby Kaze fairly recently for the top player in Canada, arguably. So.
And does the audience want to know why he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt? It's not Casual Friday.
Well, he was actually teaming with Toph earlier, and as we get another rage from MattdotZeb. Wow, he is not having a good day. But he's teaming with Toph, who's also wearing a Hawaiian shirt. So their team name was originally Hawaii 5-0. But of course, you know, Toph, speaking Japanese and whatnot, it's Kawaii 5-0 instead.
That's cute.
That's a nice team name.
That's cute.
It's no newlyweds, but it's a nice team name.
Did they have a picture to illustrate their team name? Because if not, I don't know where we're going to
have some catching up to do. You know, we still have some ways to go.
It's true. Not everyone can use MS Paint like Manus O'Donnell, which is Oro, by the way. The MS Paint master here. Okay, now I was busy talking about myself and missed the action of that match. Will you tell me who won, or we're going to focus directly on it on the second match?
Well, of course, you know, Weon-X actually forced MDZ after a shine to rage quit again.
Well, it was quick. What was it, 2.5 minutes?
It was a very short match.
I didn't see the time, but I blinked and it was over.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure what's up with Matt Psyche today. You know, we've seen him. He hasn't been. I'm not sure if we're just seeing normal, unorthodox MattdotZeb play, because he is very, very strange in his mood choices. It's hard to get a read on and pick up on him. But
sure. MattdotZeb, from what I understand, from what I've seen of him today, is a player who you might say he runs plays. That'd be the nice way of saying it. The mean way to be to say he's got a bag of tricks. Like he's just got the things that he runs.
There's a term in the Marvel community that they actually use about Alucard called a yop.
Okay.
Which is an unorthodox or unorganized player.
Okay.
Which is, I think MattdotZeb would fit under that umbrella.
I think his combos are just kind of spilling out.
Yeah.
Like, here's the combo. You know, they don't all fluidly go together, so I can see why, you know, some playstyles might combat with that. But let's check out and see what happens.
I mean, Weon-X is a very, very orthodox player.
Okay.
He's very, very by the book. He's technical enough. Like, he's not one of those guys like Agam used to be, with tons and tons of tech skill. He can go to that if he wants to, but it's more about solid play, solid fundamentals, controlling the stage when necessary, and making the right decisions.
Who is the better tech out of the two of these players?
The better of the two, I would have to say it goes to Weon-X. You know?
Okay.
MattdotZeb is certainly no slouch at all.
Okay.
But Weon-X certainly has a lot more feathers in his cap to date.
Wow. Well, MattdotZeb just hit that C-stick in the downward direction, and then that was the stock right there. It doesn't always take a lot of tech skill. It was just a read.
The old stuff always works. Look at a beautiful short in there.
That's nice, and with what is nearly a stock lead at this point, 79% is, I think, pretty close to death on a stage like this where we can get him off the side and take care of it pretty quickly.
Yeah, MattdotZeb has had a vice grip on him so far, but Weon finally gets first blood on this stock.
Now we see .Zeb do that at the beginning of every stock when his opponent comes down in the halo. He does that toward B cancel. I wonder if it's one of those things you play in your room and you practice things to get your fingers feeling good, and then you do them in tournament to remind you that, hey, I'm playing the same game.
Yeah.
I do that too. I have my things that I do.
It's just a reminder that, yeah, I might be playing in front of however many people are watching right now, but it's still the same game, right? I think you're exactly right about that.
Yeah, it's easy to forget. All right, 3 stocks to 2 and some heavy pressure with the Fox off the ledge. Wow, and that Fox didn't toward be on the ledge. That's a sign that things are getting a bit hectic, I think, for a player when you're toward being on the ledge a little excessively like that.
Yeah, I think Weon is kind of, I don't want to say flustered at this point. He's certainly seeing a very, very different MattdotZeb, one who is a bit more focused, making a bit more of the plays that we need to see from him if he wants to win this one.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know him well enough to make a comment on his emotional state, but his Fox certainly looks flustered. Yeah, I think that might be fair, whether or not the player's feeling that way.
As a player, he seems very, very cool and calm, but in terms of his gameplay, he's certainly got a ways to go in terms of this match if he wants to make it back.
All right,
take this one 2-0.
Fox on the offensive, and then that's going to hit him off. And not even going to attempt to get back. Let's wash our hands of that match. Let's go into the third.
Next one, right.
Okay. Now let's remind the viewers of the rules of the counter pick. I saw very recently players not observe this, and then it gets in a sticky situation. Okay. Right? The losing player needs to say, I ban this stage. Or is it the winning player?
The winning player says it, right.
The winning player, right. And then if you don't do it in that order, maybe there's a character switch. There could be a bit of a debate about, well, I wasn't going to go there if I didn't see your reaction first. And, and it's troublesome. So I think it's nice to follow that.
Yep, it's always stage first, then character.
Stage first, then character.
But we're going to stadium and they're both sticking, so.
Okay. Now, does one character really have an advantage over the other on Stadium?
Honestly, I feel like slightly Fox, like 51-49. But it's negligible, if anything.
Sure.
I feel like, of course, in the neutral area, that it's pretty even. But when you get to the transformations, I feel like that's where Fox kind of takes off a little bit.
I was really sorry to see that missed ledge guard attempt by Fox against Falco. Missing that stock is... It's haunting. I feel like I still feel it.
It's like a phantom limb.
It is very much like a phantom limb.
A nice shine back here to close the stock.
Now Falco gets the first stock, and that's a feeling. That's a feel. It hurts the feels when that happens.
Definitely.
Okay, Fox on the offensive for a short period of time, and now it's the Falco comboing again, and that's going to be a spike. Wow, 4 stock to 2.
Weon-X hasn't been able to put together since his first game. I think Matt is catching on to his recovery options because most of the time he's just illusioning back to center stage. He's not really doing many shortens.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. And I wonder if that's a habit of his play style or perhaps just how he's feeling in that match. I can recall specific matches where I forget how to recover any way but one way.
Right.
I don't know what it is. But I can't get out of a rut when it's tough.
Yeah, it's the heat of the moment.
I think .Zeb's got his number right now.
Unless he gets a good conversion out of here, and that was a fantastic pick with the down tilt. Solid move choice from Weon-X. In this transformation, he's taking control.
Yeah, well, when we talked earlier about who has the advantage here on Pokemon Stadium, really we should analyze every single transformation and who has the advantage there. Okay, do you know what we saw there again? Okay, can we take a look? Fox was doing those short hop neutral air shines on the tree, and I'm sure a lot of people were, getting red in the face over that, and then .Zeb left on the C-stick. Or was it right? The smash hit killed him. The smash hit killed him.
That's what happens. MDZ playing phenomenal now. See the patience on there?
Ooh, that's fantastic.
This is completely different MattdotZeb from what we've seen earlier. However, Weon-X putting it together. Put the laser KO!
Oh, that was a laser.
Wow!
Wow.
Wow!
That was clever. That man had his wits about him.
That was
Give it up for that laser.
Crucial play. Wow. He knew the stock was gone, but why not try and snipe him out?
Why not try and... Yeah, why not? Why not try?
Why not? Speaking of why not,
I'm
going to tag out for D1.
He sounds good.
He's pretty good.
Okay, great. I look forward to it.